let's get started. And I actually see a better than yesterday that says just get started. Okay, so today in this video, I'll probably do two separate videos because there's duality in the day, as there always is, and in life. Okay, so I'm gonna start with music. Rush, Free Will, some celestial voice. The Rush. But if you choose not to decide, you still have made a choice. Okay, now, Deftones. Whole nother genre, eh? My Own Summer. Shove It. I feel like God is moving. Okay, this is the weirdest thing. The pineapple. Man, I don't want to talk about Christian stuff, but in the revival and, dripping in that anointing. Jody. Anyways, it's kind of getting a little sidetracked here with certain things. But lemon, okay? Lemons are the deal today. All about the lemons. Life is a lemon and I want my money back. Meatloaf. But like I said, so I'm going to start with kind of the heavier things, possibly. We've got Intolerance, Tool, 4 Degrees, Tool. That's about the lying, stealing, cheating. Then we got Set It Off, Wolf in Sheep's Clothing. We also got The Shakedown, Breakdown, Beverly Hills Cop 2, right? So Bob Seger, I believe, Bob Seger, Silver Bullet. Anyway, so it's kind of like someone gets busted, no matter what they're doing. A wolf in sheep's clothing. We also got the suicidal tendencies and Send Me Your Money. So this is some watching out for some spiritual, religious charlatans. Okay? Faith healer type people. Okay? I'm just kind of sensing that. But let's just get started. Better than yesterday, and that's the spot. Let's start. So what is one thing you want to do in your life but don't yet have? No, one thing you want. Take one step toward getting it today. A willingness to just get started sets you apart in life. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it creates that change. So this is one thing you want, but you don't yet have. So taking the action, starting today, just get started. It's like that, Dory, even. Just keep swimming. Swimming, like Finding Nemo and Ellen. Okay, so there was a couple names. I mean, we got Bob and we got James, Funk 49, the James gang, and Walk Away. The James gang. So like I'm saying, we got the James, we got Bob, we got Ed, we got Eddie. I don't know where I'm going with this. I'm pretty sure that was so this is also about, people being shady, doing shady shit, cloaking themselves in virtue, acting like they are a prophet or something, have some spiritual guru powers. Man, I've seen a lot of this stuff, and a lot of that I really dove into the Bible and Christianity last year. Really studied lots of different stuff, and there was a lot of chaos. There's no like-mindedness. There is a lot of actually judgmental and hatred, and picking apart other people, but there is there's lunacy. There is one woman, her name's Kat. I want to bring her up because her visions are all about, she says she goes to heaven every night, and there's probably a Halloween town, and Santa Claus is there. The plants talk to you. It's like, everything you could even imagine. You ride lions and tigers, there's dinosaurs, and she also feels like she has power over nature. Like literally, they call themselves the weather warriors. So just kind of a ranting and raving about all the different cults that splinter off when from one book. And they had the books. So anyways, but I see this with all of these different faiths and religions, and so I really don't want any part of any of it, because I am going to think for myself, and I make my own decisions and choices, and free will and freedom. Maybe someone is Will, named William, because even the Will I Am, or Will, they have the will, a change in the will. Let's just get started. Okay. I really want to talk about the lemons, though. It was like everything seems so bright, and there's very much yellow lemons and stuff too. And I want to share some stuff that is not about Christianity. And, I'm going to talk about things that they would say is, oh, these are sneaky. Those are the false things that can lead you straight to hell. All right. I see the bird of paradise as the flower, and that's stepping into the unknown. Okay? The unknown. This is taking me just a second to get to this poem and sayings and stuff that I would like to share. Okay? Some about the 1920s and slang. Okay? Some different slang terms, slang words that were used in the 1920s. Like I said, we got Kate Bush, running up that hill, a deal with God. Like I said, and Blues Traveler, Hook. These songs have messages and meanings. I already talked about the James Gang and Walk Away, Funk 49. You may be dealing with a Pisces, Aries, Cancers. Now let's shift to the good stuff. Hyper Paradise, the Flume remix. Maybe dealing with Virgos, Leos. Regardless, this is about not having to worry about these types of things. Okay, we got Beastie Boys and Body Moving. Okay, we're going to get the body moving. Keep the flame lit, even with the lighthouse. Once the lighthouse is seen, the rest of the sea is ignored. That was by the Cosmic Dancer. Artwork by Jimmy. You can't see the artwork, so I don't need to tell you about Jimmy and James, right? Terry. Those who contemplate the beauty of the earth find reserves of strength that will endure as long as life lasts. There is symbolic as well as actual beauty in the migration of the birds, the ebb and flow of the tides, the folded bud ready for spring. There is something infinitely healing in the repeated refrains of nature. The assurance that dawn comes after night and spring after the winter. So that's by Rachel Carson. There's a beautiful artwork here. It's by Nicholas, but I also saw Nick and Nicholas. This is about Lucy's list too, and we might talk about fitness and working out and getting started. It's all about your perspective. Don't be so hard on yourself. The mom in E.T. had an alien living in her house for days and didn't notice. So it's from 8 years ago. So with eights, this is also about that karma too. And eighth house could be even scorpionic, but you know, the flow, that infinity as well, and understanding. Attract what you expect, reflect what you desire, and become what you respect. Mirror what you admire. I really love all of those. And then the final song is Enya, the humming. And that's, I think, Nikki Ryan. So got Mike, Sherry, Ken, Anna. These are all, I'm throwing out names, all this stuff. So whether this has anything to do with you, I don't know. I'm just sharing it. It's for fun, entertainment, to keep people motivated and moving through different emotions that are normal and natural. You know, and trying to ground stuff into a reality as well. All right, so let's start. Okay, I'm just going to grab tea leaves. Tea today, by the way, was the yellows. Once again, so a lot about yellows. And if I wanted to correlate that with, you know, the Hindu and Buddhist beliefs of the chakras, that is your solar plexus. All about joy, inspiration. Yellow is also loyalty. Okay? So, and maybe detoxing some stuff. I did the dandelion detox. Oh, did I bring it? Oh, it had the most beautiful message on my tea today. Hold on, I'm going to go double check. Apologize for this delay. Shoot, I'm going to have to bring that one for another video, but I definitely will share that because I do really like it. And once again, this is about that infinity thing too. And plateau, nirvana. Also, meet puppets, Kurt Cobain and Double Kurtz. And oh me, nirvana. The beauty of the soul is constant, continuous, and endless. Constant, continuous, and endless. All right, so tea leaves, whatever you want, right? What is it? You got to take the action steps towards it, right? Oh, an axe and the gossip. Force is working against you. Something's trying to stop you from starting, right? And maybe it has something to do with that stuff I was talking about in the beginning, right? And gossip. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. And that's what I also see. There's so much gossip in the church dynamics of the brothers and sisterhood. Chitty chat. And then they also do the same thing to each other. Like they are constantly attacking everyone else's beliefs. And there's like so many little splinters. Anyways, this is that beginning music with those upset things. It gets pretty intense. I'm just saying, I mean, with Tool, in that Mars, that anger, that passion, okay? Intolerance talks about that there is a right and a wrong. And for some reason, someone's not getting caught. But you got to trust that they will. And someone trying to take things into their own matters, their own hands. Because, jerk off. This one's intense, I'm just telling you. But it is a frustration or anger because people getting away. They're shady, they're liars, they're deceptive, they're charlatans. But the Bible does tell you that God says vengeance is his. All right. So there is valuable wisdom, but there's also a lot of disgusting, horrible things. And there's a lot of bullshit in there too. So I'm sorry if you just, I just, I don't want to be in the chaos of the constantly pointing fingers and calling people out and the theological debates. I'm gonna do what brings me joy and happiness. And y'all can say that you found peace and joy with all of that. No. There's more anger, and there's towards society, towards, oh, this is such an evil world. They're all just praying for the end of time. How depressing. It's like not being able to enjoy life. And actually, this wanting this, like, heaven's gonna be a better place. So that is very wanting to, that's suicidal. That's a bunch of hatred, not love. Okay, moving on. You will be giving or receiving a precious gift, the diamond. Now, when we think about the diamond, it's the hardest. It literally has the hardest on the mole scale. That's why they are so valuable and precious. But when you know that, it was the pressure. The pressure is what created that. Okay? All right. Maybe even a diamond finding a precious gift. So giving or receiving. All right, this tea leaf. Oh, grasapa. The situation is in the balance that requires careful handling. Okay. Pointing fingers. Once again, warning. Warning. All right, we got 9-inch nails again. The warning. Warning you have a problem, either now or in the near future. A feather. No way. Someone is insincere and undependable. Usually I also see when feathers, they're just flaky, they blow away, right? But sometimes that's about, I see that as communication from, birds are messengers. And that's like warning you that someone you're dealing with is undependable and insincere. The feather. There's the warning. Chair filled. Someone new entering your life. Someone new. Because there is a parting of ways in either romance or business. A broken ring. Butterfly. A change for the better. Do you see, like, this is that transformation, the change for the better. Even a parting of ways. In the moment, it might not it feels yucky, but it's revealing to you that certain people in your life, they're flaky, undependable, insincere. They're not committed. The ring. Okay, you got ring finger and 9-inch nails too, the 9s. So there's some Taurus Scorpionic stuff right there too. Okay, I don't, there's Aries, and Taurus, Capricorn maybe. Yeah, Taurus, Libra, love, deep affection and caring, right? This change for the better is about your heart, about love. Love. I personally, that's the thing. That's why I started doing this. I took the time. I read the Bible. I studied the Bible. I listened to Christians, all different kinds. I listened to about cults. I listened about Mormons, Catholics, Jews, Muslims. I studied Jehovah's Witness, Christian Science. And the common thing is there's always someone who seems to think that they are God's mouthpiece. And everyone should listen to them. And then you get this ego thing. That's the whole mentor. When you think the enlightenment is you, you fall into darkness and become judgmental, critical. That's about the ego. So we got 2, 4, 6, and 4. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do you appreciate? All right. Interesting. 2, 4, 6. I got the 10 again. So that's when you go with the flow of this. That's an ending for a new beginning. To start something new that you love, that you care about. Like this person's face is like turned away, even though there's someone new entering your life, because there's a parting of ways. Okay. All right. The teapot. There is a deep friendship with someone of the same sex. Friendship. Heart. Okay. That could even be an Aquarius, but that's the friendship zone, like even social networking of someone of the same sex. All right. But that unsuccessful outcome to a problem, right? Even these forces working against you, that is the 12th house. These are these hidden enemies. Is that Pisces stuff, even stuff in your dreams. These are things that confine you, your own inner self sometimes. Also government, church, hospitals, prisons. Okay, so could be dealing with Pisces as well. Now we'll move forward again to what's going on. So someone's gossiping about all your secrets. However, the beauty of it is honor and respect will come to you. Maybe they're just telling, like they're boasting about you to others. I don't know. No, once again, a wish will not be granted. I'm sorry about that. So, if you were hoping to receive, I feel like this is about you're not getting what you wished for. The diamond. You'll be giving. There is a situation in the balance that requires careful handling. Sorrow. Weeping willow. Family sorrow. Grasshopper. All right. Now, the warning of someone that is undependable, insincere. You will be shown the way. Candle. The candle burned out long before the legend ever did. You're gonna see it clearly. They're undependable, insincere. And usually this is someone who is gonna just tell you what you want to hear. Like they make you feel that they have your back, that they'll show up, that they'll be there. But they don't fall through. They don't call you back. They don't show up. Flakiness. I've dealt with people like that too, and it's irritating. Just say no, I'm not coming, instead of say yes. You'll see in your time of need, they won't be there. And it's someone with your family. You see the bird, like they fly out of the nest. See, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. Your nest, the feather. And they are not dependable. because that leaves you feeling unsure. You can't feel secure and have a loving family. And sometimes, especially when you're brought up and raised in certain religious denominations, there's not an unconditional love, although there should be. There's a forcing of indoctrination of beliefs. I was raised in a Mormon family, and it took a long time to unwire. So also my year-long journey of studying Christianity and the Bible and all the different sects, and there's so much focus on, and attacking what they deem evil, right? And if you're not willing to be part of their belief system, that causes so much disruption and hurt in families too. Although they talk so much about the importance of family. But black sheeps, there's always one in the family. Okay. All right. So let's find out about this new person entering your life. Maybe having coffee. Maybe the coffee cup will. But let's see. Seahorse. Family matters. A new family member even. Hair. It's all about the hair. The horse. Okay. So whether this is in romance or business, I kind of feel like it might be romance because we're talking about family. Lightning, control your anger or you will be sorry, especially with this broken ring. This is why you're being warned, is that can set things off, right? And usually that anger. So all of those different songs and things like that, sometimes you still need to express your emotions. And the Rage Against the Machine song is freedom. Anger is a gift. However, the ring. Maybe it's even that show, 7 days. 7 days. But that shows when you can control the anger, that shows that you respond rather than react. Something's going to set it off. Okay? But control your anger, because you will regret, because we fly off the handle, right? In certain situations. But using that music, maybe even going for a walk, listening to it, whatever, getting the energy of that emotion out through dance, through singing, through music, through, you have to release it builds up energy. Emotions are energy. That's what they talk about when they're talking about energy, okay? Energy healing, emotional healing. That's what it is. Well, great worry over nothing, because this change that's coming is for the better. The well. I'm not going to talk about, I don't want to debate about theological things, okay? I'm done with that whole thing. All right, I'm doing what I love and following my heart, and they think that's the worst thing ever because, oh, man's heart is deceptive. But guess what? There's protection from negative forces. Protected from negative forces beyond your control. Your heart. You are protected. All right? And there's this relationship with someone of the same sex. All right? A deep relationship. So a lot of Libra, Taurus right here. Okay? Scorpionic even. Cancer, Aries. Gemini, Sagittarius. That's what I'm seeing for the most part. The heart. Casket, Scorpionic. Wow. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. Wow. The casket. So regardless, this is the ending of a situation with a certain person in your life. Now, when I put it on here, it could be someone of the same sex, but you have a deep relationship with them. They could be Scorpionic. They could have already passed. Regardless, that person, you're protected, and that's what it is. When certain people leave your life, it is God's protection. And even with a lot of the different, Christian stuff, it talks about that. And so there is similarities with everything, but the core is about love, compassion, forgiveness, and taking things slow. Tortoise, slowly but surely getting ahead. The Taurus, we're in Taurus energy as I'm doing this. It's a temporary situation. Tent. I'm seeing there is something important coming up, a new job or a raise. Taurus has had really good birthday reading, I'm just saying. So maybe if your Taurus is listening, guess what? Your May reading is already ready to go, and it is focused on you and doing that self-care, stress relief. And that also bugs me, that they talk about self-love and self-care as a bad thing. Allie. Owl. Okay, I'm going to float through one more time. All right, over here by the broken bridge, the 2. You're on the road to success, okay? Even though there's an unsuccessful outcome. It's like trial and error, right? You're on the road to success. Maybe there is even a bridge that literally is broken and you have to go a different direction. It's a different route. See, something's trying to stop you and have you go a different direction from starting. It's time to act. Lion. So I'm seeing Capricorn and Leos popping in with this, okay, particular thing. Even someone gossiping. Someone's having this strength, right? Taking the action. They might hear some gossip. Aries, Leos. And maybe Libra too. So over here where something is not, I think it's that you're not going to be receiving the Diamond, a broken wish, a bat, take care, enemies working against you. Well, someone's trying to take what's yours. A bat, working in the darkness. Okay, things are, it is a delicate situation with family sorrow. Eagle. So a lot of this flying, right? Triumph over troubles and obstacles, okay? So if you're careful, this is a delicate situation regarding family, but you're going to be triumphant. It's trusting in that too. You will be shown the way. Yeah. The great personal sorrow. The teardrops. They must be released. The warning about some teardrops that talks about grief that needs to still be processed and let go of. It's very cleansing. It also shows, especially if it's dealing with passed on loved ones, because we all, have to go through that. They're even helping show who is flaky, who's there. It's like when you're in that time of trouble, they take off. Kind of like Buddha did with his wife. when she got pregnant. Flaky. Maybe some people might not like to hear that either. A secret admirer. The feather. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. The nest and the vase. Okay. Regarding this personal sorrow, I'm thinking of the archetypes and the unseen and the tear. And there's this moment where in that deepest sorrow can be some of the most beautiful moments of being touched by the unseen. Whether you want to call them angels, spirit guides, God. I feel like, let's be honest here. God's up here. He got on his throne. He's not coming down here. People want. So he sends his angels and guidance. And when we have a close personal bond with family, when we want to think of our family members in that spirit world realm, then watching down upon us, helping us, being with us, guiding us. They see you cry. They know your sorrow. And that's when you're in that moment, you can have that sense. It's something that can't be seen. It can only be felt. And you'll feel a sense of peace, tingling, warmth in your heart, and sometimes even changing your thoughts in your head. It is very beautiful. All right. So I'm going to flow through. Now, there's a secret admirer. Maybe has to do with someone in your family. Maybe Sagittarius. That's really standing out to me as a Sagittarius, which is kind of crazy. And maybe they're passed on, or a Cancer. Okay. Torch. That's spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding. Keeping the torch lit. Us three. US3, that's the band. It says like passing the torch and keeping it lit. There's the song. It's a bebop thing. And Cantaloupe, Flip Fantasia. Those are great songs. I love that. Okay? Spiritual development, awareness, understanding. That's all it means. The enlightenment, chair filled. Someone new coming in your life that's probably going to help you with this, with your family matters, with the spiritual development and an understanding. All right. So whatever happened with a commitment that's broken, and watching your anger, that makes sense. When someone does something that they break a commitment, right? That can set off anger. So this is about being able to stay grounded and not fly off the handle and respond, not react. Okay. Bear, danger, especially in money matters. It might be a mama bear, Cancer, Aquarius. Making you feel like there is danger in money matters regarding this broken commitment. So regardless, even if it has to do with business, it's going to affect your money. If it's going to have to do with a relationship or like a divorce type thing, it affects your money. So this change for the better is coming. And there's great worry over nothing because you are protected. A journey, either physical or mental. All right. So this change is taking a journey, a trip. Okay. walking a new opportunity. No, double journey. Oh my gosh, elephant. Okay, this one came through in a different one. It was time to take a long journey. Opportunities are waiting for you. You're protected. Your heart is protected even. There's deep love and compassion. And this could be, like I said, oh my gosh, I'm just telling you, for some of you, it is a Sagittarius or Scorpionic. And it may be someone you had a deep friendship with. They felt like a brother, a sister, going out of your life. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. And that might be what it is. This higher education, travel, elephant revival. What's that? All right, that's it. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.